Hello. Hi, everyone. Who's here? Just you, 274. Hi, honey. Jenna Moon. Hi. Hey, Trace. Moo. And Lab 15. Hi, guys. How is everything going? I need to get my other. I can't see the chat very well, so because StreamYard is so slow. Turquoise. Hi. How's it going? How's everybody doing this morning? Well, it's morning to me. Well, it just turned afternoon, so. Charlie Girl says, hi, hon, how are you? Puss in Boots and Sweet Anna Mary. Hi, guys. What's going on? Oh, my. I'm about ready to have a heart attack from all this stuff going on. Ugh. Icky, icky, icky stuff. And I have a very special hello to say to my friend who is watching me and can't say hello. Hi, honey. I love you too. Well, I want to have a little chit chat. And it might make some people mad. And at this point, I could really give a shit. I have heard so much bullshit all weekend that, I'm ready to say my piece now. And I'm sick and tired of being called a fucking cash cow. Laura, I'm not a fucking cash cow. And it's none of your fucking business who I donate to and when I donate to and how I donate to and how much money I make. It's my fucking money, Laura. Got it? Thank you very much. Now, if people are my friends, they're my friends. Once upon a time, somebody said they were my friend. Problem was, I was their friend. They weren't mine. And I probably was a cash cow for that person. So, that's all I have to say about that one. Hi, Cran Canary. Hi, Gingerlux Mom. Sorry, I just needed to vent a little bit in the beginning. Hi, Misbehavin'. Anyway, anybody who wants to come up, feel free to come up, please. I'll put a link in here. I'd like my friend Wogs to come over here. I have a little clip that I'd like to play for him. Because right now I'm a little bit mad. Tracy. Moo! You crack me up. Anyway, anybody wants to come up and say their piece, I'd like to hear from you. But I want to talk about, Tracy doesn't go live unless something's really bothering her. And she has sucked it in and sucked it in and sucked it in. Like a lot of us has sucked it in. And guess what? We're tired of sucking it in. I have said I'm not going to say that woman's name anymore because she's not important to me. But she can't keep my name out of her mouth. Leave me alone, Laura. I don't like you. I don't like anything about you. And the people who are in your chat talking about reporting Tracy's channel and taking her down, shame on you. Shame on all of you. You guys are gross and disgusting. Yeah, go ahead. Let's hurt Tracy. Let's hurt Tracy. Because poor little Sniffany. Poor little Sniffany. I'm so sick of that girl too, her and her whiny little ways. I'm sick of her. I don't know what else to say, you guys. I'm saying the honest truth right now. And people said, oh, well, all Tawanda does is whine. Well, I'm not whining anymore. I'm a little fucking pissed off, okay? Yeah. Little mad. Did Tracy bring up Laura's children? Yeah, she did. But Laura brings her children into it because she won't hit the damn mute button, which all of us have asked her to do many times. When your kids enter the room, please hit mute. When your son's playing a game and they can hear you, close your door because you can hear him and he doesn't say nice things. So close your door. If you're okay with it, you be okay with it. But there's going to be other people that hear it. You know, it's not okay what's going on. Just because Tracy's son is a grown man doesn't make it okay for them to talk about him. If Tracy wants to talk about him, she can talk about him. But when you're hitting below the belt, that's hitting below the belt. Leave people's kids alone, and then yours won't be talked about. Making up lies that she talked about a suit and some boots. I think the only thing that Tracy ever mentioned that I heard was he got a job. The next phone call I'll probably be, hey mom, I need some boots. And she went on to talk about how important that was now that he got a job. She never asked anybody for any damn money. Never. I have yet to hear Tracy ask for money. I didn't see you were backstage, honey. I'll drop this again. Make sure that I got it right. Sorry, I'm too busy venting. Oh, there you are. Hi, sweetie.
Hi, honey.
I can't hear you, babe.
You can't hear me?
Oh, now I can. I got
Okay, I'm on
shitty.
speaker.
I got shitty headphones.
No,
Whatever you
I
call
don't.
them.
Maybe I need to get headphones. Can the
No,
chat hear?
I can hear you.
Can the chat?
Can you guys hear Galway? Can you guys hear Galway? Can someone just give me a yes or no? I can hear you great.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
Jenna says yeah. She
I
can hear you.
mostly want you to hear this from me. I've known you over a year, and although no, I've never met you. You've been one of the most genuine, true, honest women I've met in my life, not just online. And the way you've been dragged, spoken of, and most importantly, this person knows that you're sensitive and that you really did care about her and, more importantly, her children at one time. Not that you don't anymore. I'm just saying, hypothetically. I don't understand it anymore, and I never liked you being called a cash cow. I always defended that, but I'll turn this a little funny, and it's only funny to me, maybe. Tawanda has cash because of cows. She's
Yeah,
not
that's true.
a cash cow. I've been on the phone with Tawanda, at like 3 a.m. So 1 a.m. her time, when she was going through a horrible time in her life and she needed friends on a voice chat. And more than myself, there's other people in the chat that were on those calls to support our friend, who's still our friend and going to remain our friend. The thing, how she put WOG in this, I think is despicable, because if you think about it, saying that you're a cash cow is actually trying to insinuate that whomever you donate to, but especially WOG, is that he's using you. And I've followed WOG's channel for a long time. I have never known that man to be that way. I don't even remember him taking donations years ago, but I could be wrong. He's helping people, Laura. You know, don't I just don't get the whole wanting to break friendships up. And maybe I'm looking at it differently today. Today's been a rough day. And I thought about you first when I cried. I'm like sitting in the sun, tears falling down my face when I saw the thumbnail, because I know a lot of women in this community that I really care about. And I think there's a guy too. I'm not, discrediting anyone who's gone through addiction. And I never have, besides anorexia, but to know my family pushing that plate at me and me just saying, like, oh, I don't want to do this. I compare it, and I hope that I'm not being insensitive comparing the two to anyone. If I am, I'm sorry. But it was hard for me. And
Oh God, yeah. Anybody
it's
who
so,
suffers with any kind of addiction, I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's to
yeah.
gambling, to sex, to drugs, to eating, to whatever. Conquering any kind of addiction and just trying to, keep yourself okay, just trying to maintain every day any kind of addiction. How dare they even, how dare anybody talk about anybody's addiction?
And it's done way too often. There's, so many other ways if you need to use, going at people that way nasty that you can say. But as far as, I don't even know what to call these women anymore, for real. I don't. But
I I I
I
I
don't think
just
there's any lower, Tawanda, that they can go.
I don't I didn't think so. I didn't think so. And I've really been good at not watching any of their lives because they are so toxic and they're so unhealthy. They're unhealthy for me because when they say things about the people I love, I take them personally. And it's just not an opinion that's being thrown out there. Like, I think this, I think that. No, they're putting it out there as the truth,
That's
and
fact.
it's bullshit as it's a fact. And it's bullshit. If you have an opinion about it, to say, yeah, I think maybe she's this, maybe she's that, you know, yeah, said that Laura or Tracy and her fake cancer. I just the clips that I heard, it makes my blood boil. It absolutely makes my blood boil because Tracy never faked cancer. When Laura came out and told everybody her cancer was back, I was the one that was on the phone with Tracy when she was crying, saying, how am I going to fix fucking this? How am I going to fix it? I don't know how to fix this without calling Laura a liar. We should have just said, Laura, you're a fucking liar. That's what we should have done. We shouldn't have covered up for her. I covered up for her way too many times. Way too many times. I should have left when she brought misery in. I should have walked away like I wanted to walk away that day. I should have walked away when she put up Jennifer Lynn's, you know, called her a catfish. I should have walked away because all of that I knew was wrong in my gut. I should have walked away and I never did. I guess I kept waiting for a change. I kept
Right.
waiting for some kind of change and there was
And
never
you
a change.
don't blame, you know what I mean? I think a lot of us have done that. And I don't know why she says, like, well, if I'm that important, like, okay, I don't know if that's really what it is. But another thing I want to say, and I'm not addressing this again, Laura, I don't know if when I come on panel, if it's my headphones, I've spoken to many of these women one on the phone. This pill popping thing needs to end, or it's going to end,
I
because it's not cool.
Why does she even say that about you?
I don't
I
know.
don't get it.
I have no clue. And I could say other things about, whatever, but I'm not going to, because it's not fair and it's not right. You know what I mean, Tawanda? You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying. I mean, it's just like them saying today that there was nobody in Tracy's chat supporting her because they weren't talking. Maybe they were listening.
Tiffany Marie
No.
literally gave a timestamp from, like, let's say 142 to whatever. She goes, in 1 minute, Laura, she had 6 comments. That should say something. I was like, what? What am I missing? Yeah, we were listening. We're listening to the same repetitive thing. You're trying to punish a mother for something she has zero control over.
And Tracy has shared her story. She has shared her story.
Most recently, Tawanda.
I know.
What the hell's wrong with people?
I know. She shared her story to help others. She's not sharing it so she gets a fucking super chat. She's sharing it to help others. Just like Serendipity, they shared their stories. Do you think they like getting mud thrown in their face? Do you think they like people attacking them? They share their stories in help that they're going to help somebody else. But these, you get these crackerheads, and I'm going to call them crackerheads, not crackheads, crackerheads over there just spewing shit. That shit. I'm so tired of all of the, we had the common ground, and I thought, yay, everybody's going to come together. We get to find out who these other people really are. We get to talk to them one-on-one and build a relationship with them. And it's a good thing. We say our apologies.
I would want nothing more. And that's from my heart, for real, though. And I know that wouldn't be the same for a lot of people. And I've been talked about for this too, but I believe in true forgiveness.
I do too. I absolutely
sincerely do. But you claim that these other women that have streams that go live, channels, talk about you. However, when they were working hard, and I saw behind the scenes, they have children, they're married possibly, they have jobs, and they're trying to work on this thing to make a community where, we stop with the bashing of people. I mean, you were on a lot. Seriously, I remember about 5 months ago, you were on a live, on a panel, whatever you want to call it, at like freaking 9 a.m. your time. And someone's like, she's drunk again. I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
I was with her. We drank all night.
Yeah, drank all night.
Come on, guys. Really? Like, that's ridiculous.
I know, but the thing is when they put out a story like that, they put out a story, oh, this person is a drunk. They're a drunk. Just like you're a pill popper. You're a pill popper. The other thing is, though, when Laura does shit, people call her, that she has a trash mouth. She does have a trash mouth. When they say she's mean, she is mean. But I don't think that she ever stops and listens to herself, plays herself back and listens to the things she said.
Hon, she's not going to because it's money.
I know she said to Wogs today, you didn't think about my feelings. You tell me one time Laura has ever thought about anybody else's feelings, ever. And you tell me one time that she's ever apologized to somebody without having to be told to apologize to them. There is not one time I can think of that she's ever apologized to anybody without being told to first.
Well, and when she does, it's a sorry but. And that in my world never worked. I mean, we weren't allowed to say we were sorry as kids to our sibling. If you followed it by a but, my mom said you already discounted your apology, so stop. Until you're ready to love your sister or your brother again, stop. Because when you said the but, Caroline, you discounted it all. Right there.
Well, when you feel like you have to, when you measure your friendships in views and how many people are in your chat, I'm sorry. That's where you go wrong. The people that are in my chat right now, I adore. I don't need any more. But I'm glad they're here so I can vent. It's always being able to vent is a good thing.
Right. And I've never heard you cuss or call someone.
I've cussed a little.
I mean, yeah. But not like, I don't know why it's always Tracy was called an effing B the other day, like 10 times. I was like, wow.
See, and I can't watch that stuff. It is toxic. It is toxic. Hi, Ash274. See, there's another gal. Do you know how mean I was to Ash274? I was horrible to her. I called her a cancer of YouTube. I was horrible to Ash 274, and she has been nothing but kind to me.
I've
And
known Ash for 3 years. She's never doxed.
I know.
Nothing.
And I apologized to her, not with a but. I apologized and said, I'm sorry. She said, no big deal. It's
Hey,
okay.
does Ash give her opinion? Yeah. Is she not allowed to? Hello?
I think it's great she gives her opinion because she gives some freaking funny opinions. You know, I have so many texts that said, what are you doing in that chat? What are you doing in that live? Get out of there. Why did you donate to them? You need to get away from them. And if she doesn't think that I'm not going to post them, I will post them. Quit talking about me. I don't want anything to do with you. I want nothing to do with you. You know, go sit in your new pool with your painted furniture and stay there.
Right.
Well,
and her people just seem to come into Tracy's today. A few of them. I don't know any of them, but one that Tracy must have known, you know, maybe from when she first did her channel or whatever. She could correct me in the chat. I forget her name, Muppets or something like that.
Oh, Muppets and Manilow. I love her to death.
I adored you. You know, why are you doing this? Why do you?
I adored her too. I adored her too.
But they come when someone's trying to defend something that's being done to them and tell them they're wrong. Like, how does that work? I don't get it.
I know. I don't ever see anybody over there telling Laura, you're wrong. You're wrong. Yeah, they might tell her like we used to, you know, we would tell her in private chat, that was wrong. And she'd argue with us and cuss at us. And then we'd go away for a couple days and then she'd contact you. Well, I'm sorry. I was having a bad day. You know, I've heard every excuse there was.
Yep, we all have. And it just never, you know, she spun something today, you know, and I just went back and I told Tracy, please try to find exactly where you spoke on that, because, you know, another thing is being told over there as fact, and that's not the way it went. And that's what causes all of these problems.
No, I didn't hear Tracy talk about anybody's children except for when she talked about, you know, her son, hearing him in the background. I heard him in the background during that live. I was absolutely appalled. That's why I've told Laura, please mute when your kids come into the room, mute. I've even heard Amanda Lynn when she said, oh, I'm sorry, you guys, my kids are being loud. I don't even hear her kids. So I've never heard her kids on a live stream. I've never heard Hello Starlight's kids on a live stream. I've not heard them. Uh-oh. Did I lose you, Galway? Come back, come back. But I don't think it's fair that you accuse anybody of talking about people's kids whenever they haven't talked about people's kids. It hasn't happened. Tracy didn't talk about anybody's kids. She played a tape. That's what she did. But guess what? They talked about Tracy's son. I don't care if he's 65 years old. Your children are your children. And whenever you talk about children, parents, I'm going to come out swinging. I don't know about you guys. None of her people seem to tell her, and anyone who tries gets blocked. That's true. Just you 274. Oh, Galway's daughter called, so she'll be back. Anybody else want to come up? They could come up. I want to talk about Wogs. Wogs and I were friends whenever Laura and him were together. And when they split up, Wogs didn't talk to me. He didn't talk to me, and it kind of hurt my heart. But, you know, I was kind of a pill to him too. And so, but when I lost my brother, Wogs did a song for my brother. And I got a hold of him that day. And nobody knows how much I appreciated what he did. And our friendship from that day forward has never been touched. He's my friend. I'm not his cash cow. If I was his cash cow, do you not think he'd be living in a nice house? No. Do I donate because he helps the homeless? Absolutely, I do. Does Laura know how much it is? No, she will never know. Never know. Hi, Lee. Just like everybody counting Tracy's money because she got, she gets super chats. It's their money. It's not your money. She's not asking for super chats, as Amanda's not doing. Quit counting other people's money. Worry about your own self. Go do your lawn things in the backyard. Go do that. Quit talking about people. Quit hurting people's feelings. Quit talking about their children, and they'll quit talking about yours. Quit talking about people. All of you. Quit talking about crooked teeth and they can't pronounce a word right. Quit talking about them. They'll quit talking about you. I think we've been very quiet. Ash, I defend my friends too. But I'll tell you, when my friends are wrong, I don't go up on a panel with them and back them up and call people fucking bitches. I don't. When I know in my gut it's wrong, I stay far away from it. I have to. I can't. I know you ride hard for your friends, Ash, and I ride hard for mine too. But as a friend, when they've done something wrong, I tell them. But I don't think anybody will ever tell Laura she's wrong because she doesn't care. Her feelings are the only ones important. Does anybody else get that except for me? When she said, "You hurt my feelings?" What? You have feelings? Yeah. But they're the only ones important. I feel like I'm going all over the place with this. It's just because I had so much shit on my brain that I needed to get off my brain. Galway, I know Jenna's never went for anybody's looks ever. And I know Jenna's heart. She's a really good girl. She cares about people. She wants to do her own thing here on YouTube. Let her do her own thing on YouTube and knock it off. Let us all do our own thing on YouTube. And you guys just stay over there. Please stay over there. Just stay over there. Don't mention our names. And guess what? We'll go away. But every time you mention our name, it's going to happen again. And again and again. And everybody says, "Oh, don't add fuel to the fire." But how can you not? How can you not add that fuel? Because you get so angry and it just builds up inside of you until you feel like you're going to pop. And, I don't want to go on somebody else's panel. I'll go on my own and she can strike me. But I have something that I took off. Let me see if I can play it here. I did it on a voice memo. So if it works, it works. If it doesn't, sorry. And when I start to play this, if somebody would give me a thumbs up or something and let me know that you can hear it, okay? Here we go. You win. You're the winner here. All right, you're the winner. You win. Thank you. Thank you. Very welcome. I'll give you all the gold. All right. I don't want you coming to my channel. Believe me, I would not. That's fine. Bye. Bye. Have a good day. That's it. Bye-bye, sweetie. Bye-bye. I give you a boot. Remove. Peace. Thank you, Kimmy. He's dead wrong. I don't even give a fuck. And then, Shani, hopefully you will stay away. I hear you, soul.
care. Only thing I played were clips about fucking Kalea. I don't care about anything else. I didn't say anything about a background. I didn't say anything about a park bench. I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. But, okay, whatever. Exactly, Sonia. Bro, you're an asshole. I'm an asshole. We're all assholes. Accept that shit. Move on. I'll make sure he stays away. Thank you, Tess. That would be nice. I would love him to stay the fuck away. I don't know. Anyone else want to take it on? Let's go. Twanda brought me in as... Of course, Twanda's a fucking cash cow. Thank you, Nadia. Well, play what I know, because then I'm afraid his little punk ass...
There you go. So, I heard it right. I'm done. You know, I said after that, the last little thing that happened with the, you know, what she did about my brother, it was one and done, and I haven't mentioned it. She's the one who had to mention it the other day. I think it was last night when she made a big deal about Tracy saying, I don't know Laura to take any more money out of a PayPal, is what she said. I don't know Laura to take any money out of a PayPal than what she's been PayPal'd. That's the truth. But I do know her to take more money out of somebody's a fundraiser than she's done. And I have the proof. And she keeps fucking talking about it. I will show it all one day. I will show it all. So she needs to keep her mouth shut. I've said it's one and done, and it's one and done. So keep your mouth shut, or it will all come out. I'll show everything, how it started to how it ended. So, hi Mojo Pirate. Hi everybody. Sorry, I've been ignoring chat. I'm horrible. I'm horrible. Oh, somebody got timed out? What'd they do? Okay. Anybody wants to come up, wants to talk, you're welcome to. I'm done saying. I'm done. I'm done talking about her. And from this moment on, she's not going to come out of my mouth. I don't care if somebody has to come rip it out of my mouth. She's a bully. She's mean. She's gross. She's vile. I have a lot of words for her. The words that comes out of her mouth. It says Tawanda. It's me, Joe. I'm sure. Is this Mojo Joe? Okay. Anyway, I don't know what else that we can do as a community. We've done common ground, and that pisses her off. And I hope everybody sticks to that common ground, and you keep trying to get along with everybody. If you don't like them, the best thing you can do is block them. Just block them. It's the easiest thing to do. There's a lot of people that I don't enjoy looking at their comments. Guess what? I don't read them. I don't block them. I just don't read them because they're going to be negative, and so I just don't read them. It's better for me that way. But for somebody to start going real and attacking your personal family, knock it off. When you tell somebody that they need to, that their deceased mother is going to walk them to the gates of hell, you're a piece of shit in my book. I had my own relationship with Makeup Mobster, and there's a part of her son that was a part of my brother that I can't give up. And I keep holding on to that she will come back to the person that I knew her to be. And if she doesn't, it was never meant to be. I've never said anything bad about her, yet I've heard her say many things bad about me. And that's okay. If she needs to do that, go ahead. And Tiffany Marie, I have watched you go from community to community and to community. I've watched you hurt a lot of people. It's time for you to just knock it off. Go crawl back in your hole, wherever you came from, because you're hurting a lot of people. A lot of people. I'm sick of it. You drug Kim through the mud. You made her look like shit. Whatever Kim did, whatever she did to you, you've yet to prove it. Yet to prove it. And if somebody has their own personal relationship with Kim, it's their own opinion. It's their own relationship. So do me a favor, be quiet. Be quiet about Tracy. Go find content, real content, Tiffany. What are you going to talk about if you don't talk about Tracy? If you don't talk about Kim? If you don't talk about Wendy, you don't talk about Diane. What are you going to talk about, Tiffany? I want to know. What are you going to talk about, Tiffany? Throw a Mandy Bell or two in there. You like talking about her too, right? Had to throw her under the bus 2, 3, 10 times. Tiffany Marie goes wherever the wind goes, wherever she thinks it's more comfortable. She'll screw them too. It's just a matter of time. And as the girls say, clock it. You're right, Ash274. What she did today was some of the worst outwardly mean crap I've seen. It was like her and Tiffany Marie are in the same competition to see who can be the worst. Tiffany Marie is still the worst, but not by much. That's right. That's exactly right. They are the mean girls. They are the ugly girls on the inside. They can talk about people's hair. They can talk about people's teeth. They can talk about people's age. They love to age shame. They love to age shame. Yeah, I wonder how proud their parents would be to hear them talk about people's age. Other than Laura, the other two are old enough to be my daughters. And if I heard my daughter talk like that, trust me, I would have a thing to tell my daughter about. My daughter's not like that. She's kind. She was raised to be kind. Now, it's one thing if somebody comes at you every day, you have a right. You have a right to stand up for yourself and have an opinion. But you don't talk about their teeth. You don't talk about their hair. Just shut up. Just shut up. You don't call them F and C's. You don't do that stuff. It's not right. You don't talk about their children being addicts. You don't talk about sticking needles in their arms. Just stop it. Yeah, what she did is what they have all said is gonna bite them all. It is going to bite them all. Their true colors are coming out. They're coming out. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see how far they can push it. And I'm going to say this very politely. The people that I absolutely adore that are still in her Patreon, I still adore you. And I hope someday you can get out of that toxic environment. And I know some of you are scared to get out. Just leave quietly. Just leave quietly and you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to be part of that toxic environment. You don't. I know many who have left, who have said, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I can't see people hurt anymore. Walk away. It's okay. Well, I don't know about you guys, but the sun's shining here, and I have spent my morning in this toxic of YouTube, and I need to find my way out. My way out is I have unsubbed and I have blocked, and I'm going to do a lot more today. As soon as I get off here, I'm going to do a lot more, and it's going to be healthy for me. It'll be healthy for you too. They want to see Tracy's channel go down. They keep saying reporter, report. Reporter for what? Report Tracy for sticking up for herself. Okay. Go ahead, report her for sticking up for herself, but you're not going to win. You're not going to win. Why don't you think about reporting Tiffany Marie's last night when they called her a F and B 10,000 times last night? Report that for bullying. That's the bullying. That's the true bullying. Anyway, you know, it all started because Laura said that a gal that went on Common Ground over a month ago had some opinions. She was saying her opinions. And Laura's opinion that the woman was drunk. The woman wasn't drunk. She was stating how she felt. She feels unsafe. That's why you don't see her here. She feels unsafe. She feels unsafe because of the people like Laura, Tiffany Marie, and now Makeup Mobster. They feel unsafe in this community. I don't think any of us should feel unsafe in this community. And if you've been doxxed and you've been hurt, find someone on YouTube to tell, because it needs to stop. Somebody said they were going to find Tracy's son. I guarantee you, if you go after Tracy's son, I will give her all the money she can give, or I can give, to do something legally about you idiots. I don't care if I have to work overtime and 2 damn jobs. You guys are not going to hurt Tracy or her son, because he's worked really hard where he's at right now. Really hard. And you guys aren't going to be the ones that hurt him. I think he would be very proud of his mom, that his mom got up and told a story to try to help people. So knock it off. Anyway, you guys enjoy your Sunday. It's sunshine in here. I got to get out of this frame of mind I have right now because, again, they've thrown me down into the toxic BS. That's bullshit. Yep. And I want out of it. And if any of you guys want out of it, unsub and just don't listen to it. I know it's hard, but just don't listen to it. If you do, just lurk. But I'm telling you, it's easier if you don't listen to it. So, yes, it was said in a chat. I have a screenshot of it. If anybody would like to contact me privately, I'll show you that screenshot where somebody said that they would find Tracy's son. Yeah. You know who it is that said it. You're listening right now, aren't you? Okay. All right. We'll see how that works out for you. All right. I love you guys. Have a good day. Be kind to each other. And if somebody, hi, AD, if somebody is not kind, walk away from them. Give them the middle finger or whatever you got to do. So, all right, guys. Have a good one. Love y'all. Take care. Bye-bye.